Hi there everyone, it's me Elizabeth Signs aka Fairy Woman, and we are on day 20 of our video series going through the Fairies, A Guide to Being Human Magical Companion. In the book, it is day 7. This is what the book looks like, but you might have the PDF, which is linked below for free. So our fairy message for day 7, which is our day 20. Your reality is full of whirling dervishes. They dance and spin and are breaking up all the old stagnant energy. It can feel like destruction and it can feel like chaos, but it is truly the divine energy creating the best path for your dreams. It is truly the hand of the One clearing away the hurdles and blocks in your way to complete joy. You are on the last tornado to Oz, my friend. Dorothy found this scary and thought her world was coming to an end. In a sense, it was. It was also starting a new reality and a new consciousness. She had longed for it and been working hard to create it. Still, when she was faced with it, it frightened her. It did not look the way she thought and did not go the way she thought. We invite you to meet your new adventure with more enthusiasm and more acceptance. Where are you in this moment? Where you are in this moment is the exact yellow brick you are destined to step on. See it all with open eyes and not the naivety of the past. Look through your expanded consciousness and decide from that space your next steps. Look to your old stories and let the character that is you grow into your next level. And that is from a fairy called the Storyteller, who helps inspire stories and writings here in the human world. So we're on that tornado to Oz. As you can see, all of humanity is definitely in this space of a new reality. So when this was written a few years ago, it was about just that spiritual awakening that we go through, that spiritual journey. And I think that all of humanity right now is on that experience. And it's hard, it's scary. There's a lot of memes and jokes and stuff out there about what I thought my spiritual experience was going to be like, spiritual awakening was going to be like, and what it really is. And it's like the Sun card versus the Tower card, or some peaceful meditation versus someone like at night screaming in their bed. And that's the truth I have found, and other people I know have found. It isn't necessarily bad, but it can feel hard, and it isn't for the faint of heart. As we go into a new reality, it's like it melts our brain. And I think that's one of the things that we're seeing right now in society as we move through this COVID-19 crisis, as we go through this lockdown crisis, of like people's brains are melting and they don't know what to do because the world is completely changing. I mean, I think people are at the point of just like, let's throw out every idea about what our society was and build something new. And some people are just clinging and wanting to go back to the way it was. And that's clashing. But I think we just need to stop and do it personally. Look at ourselves personally. What was good from the past that we want to bring forward, and what no longer is serving us and we need to let go of. And work with that. And also be an acceptance of where we are right now. We're in the chaos. We're in that tornado that's blowing everything apart. We're starting the journey on the yellow brick road. But we don't have the clarity yet. We don't have that inner power yet. We're in that space of everything falling apart before it falls together. So I think if you keep that in mind, it takes also some of the pressure off, because there's, I think, a level in people where they want to like figure it all out. They need to know what their plan is, what's going to happen. And we don't even know what the world's going to look like in 2 months. Right now, we're just riding that house, spinning in a circle. The action step for today. Take the time to write your story and rewrite your story. Think about the moments in your past and how you can view them with your expanded consciousness instead of the limits of the past. Then start writing where you want your story to go. Instead of reacting to the thought that, instead of reacting to that thought with goals set from the past, feel your way through them. Are your desires from the past still your desires for the present? Is it time to reach for a new dream? Or can we feel the same dream in a deeper way? You know, I think I've talked about this before on this series about I can look back at all these times of these different dreams and ideas I had, and I am so grateful now that they weren't granted, those wishes weren't granted, because they weren't where I needed to be. And my life is often taking twists and turns I would not expect. And I have amazing miracles happen I could never have even come up with on my own. And I've had some amazing tragedies happen that I would never think were going to happen to me. But I do find that I always have the tools I need to keep moving forward. And the work that I do with on myself and my spiritual journey and with my emotions keeps creating more and more support, more and more stability, and giving me more and more tools as things come up. You know, I think people want to look at a spiritual life as in they just get aligned with God or the universe or some sort of magic, and then that's just, you know, everything's sunshine and roses, and they don't have any other problems that happen. They're just positive, and then everything's going to be great in your life. And we chose this 3D reality. We chose this human experience. So we're going to have human experiences, no matter how spiritually evolved someone is, how famous they are, no matter, we're all human. And we chose to have a human reality. And that reality comes with duality, it comes with struggle, it comes with tragedy, it comes with a pandemic that starts breaking down society. And we have to be able to move through those experiences. I believe that doing the spiritual work gives us the tools to move through those experiences with more acceptance and peace, instead of having to completely melt our brains. When you have faith and trust in a higher power, in the universe, in your guides, then you don't have to grasp to make a reason of what's going on, or look to other people to try to make sense for you. Like, you can just accept that whatever's happening is happening, and that there's something larger that's out of your own consciousness that you don't fully consciously understand of why something's happening, and accept it and keep moving forward. That's at least been the way that I've been able to keep moving forward in my life. I hope that helps you guys in some way, and that you have a magical day, and even in the human experience that you're able to take some time to sit down and write out or dream or fantasize about where you want to go and what you want your life to be. Thank you. Have a magical day.